For much more on Schauffele's first career major championship, let's bring Mark Zecchino and Bob Weeks into the conversation. Mark, starting with you, what impressed you the most about Schauffele's performance?
The response, really, Adam. Obviously, this is a wire-to-wire finish. When we look back on this in history, we'll point to the 62 and we'll show that Xander Schauffele led all week, and at the end of the day, he wins this major championship in record fashion. But that's not it for me. What I'll remember is the response to number 10. He made a mess of 10, and he made a mess of 10 when Victor Hovland and Bryson DeChambeau were coming for him hard. And it looked like, here we go again. It looked like we were entering the back nine, just like we were last week at Quail Hollow at the Wells Fargo, and he was going to find a way to not win. And that's what it's been like for Xander Schauffele at majors. He finds ways not to win, but not this time. The response with birdie at 11 and 12, it almost signified, in a way, of him shouting at the top of his lungs, not today, guys. And, of course, huge putt at the last. Really, really brave second from that bunker with his feet on that sandy line with the ball above him. I mean, there's just so many positives. Now that the monkey's off the back, will the door open up a little for Xander? Is this the first of 3 majors, 4 majors? Who knows? Because he's got a large bucket of top 10s already before this one. But I think it's just time to celebrate this one now. Impressive Sunday for Xander Schauffele.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Mark, because that's where I was just going to go, Bob, because Schauffele has been very consistent at the majors in his career, but could never get it done prior to last week at Valhalla. So what do you think this win does for Schauffele moving forward in the majors?
Well, sometimes you get beat and sometimes you're beaten, and that was kind of the history of Xander Schauffele. He played great in some majors and just never was able to be better than the player who won. He did give some away. He stumbled down the stretch on a couple of them. But I think what he learns from this one winning is that you don't have to be great on every single hole in order to play well and finish off a major. And I always think, it's once you've done it once, it's a little easy. But I always remember something that Nancy Lopez told me a long, long time ago. She said the first win is tough. The second win sometimes can be tougher because you're still celebrating the first win and you sort of ease up on the accelerator. So I think for Xander Schauffele, though, I'm not really worried about that. I think now he's got his teeth on one and he wants to keep chewing. I mean, he just loves these major championships. And as Mark said, he's played well in so many. So I see more wins for him going forward.
Yeah, I see the same thing, too. And Schauffele opened the week with 14-1 odds on FanDuel to win.